So, I'm ready. Time for an opening. I see it all. Time for a counterattack. Too slow. I'll back you up. I see it all. Time for a counter. It's no use. I'll end this. You can't avoid it. I'll back you up. I'll end this. Do the undead get scared of death? Well, guess it doesn't matter. I still have a long way to go. I'll end this quickly. Time to warm up. Time for a counterattack. An opening. I'll back you up. Flash. I see it all. Flash. Time for a counterattack. It's no use.
I'll freeze you.
Grand spear. I'll back you I see it all. Too slow. Red flower technique type 1. Rose blossom. Arise. Metis could summon hundreds of beasts, and he had powerful magic abilities. As expected, I can't extract the shadows. I've also reached my limit. I'll run out of health if I climb any higher. A random cursed loot box. Another key. What is it used for? Well, I guess I'll need it somewhere. Holy water of life. A potion that cures all illnesses. I obtained the fragment of the World Tree by defeating Vulcan. I obtained the spring water from the Forest of Echoes by defeating Metas. Now, I just need one last item. The purified blood of the Demon King. Hang in there, Mom. Just a little longer.
You're here for a reevaluation, is that right?
Yes.
Huh? What's going on?
What's the matter?
See, I keep getting this error message.
Not an error. The Manometer can't evaluate him. He's Korea's 10th S rank.
Do you know who it was that helped in the recent Red Gate incident?
There is someone I suspect. But we don't have all the facts.
I see. Seems to be quite a bit of noise coming from Building B today.
I'll go and check it out.
Let me join you. I want to see for myself. Is he Korea's 10th S rank hunter? Do you have a few minutes to chat with us?
Sorry, but I'm busy.
He disappeared without a trace. What's Baek Ho doing here? He looks as though The accident that occurred during training. The mysterious hunter who helped the survivors. Must have been Sung Jinu.
Eternal slumber. The inability to regain consciousness. I'll save you. Please, just hang on a little longer.
There's someone who'd like to meet you, Mr. Sung. This is Go Gun-hee, the chairman of the Hunters Association.
Mr. Sung Jinu, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Go Gun-hee.
I still have to be reevaluated.
To be honest, reevaluating your rank doesn't really mean anything. It serves as a grace period. Yes, so that we can meet with individuals such as yourself, Mr. Sung. As you know, there aren't many exceptional hunters in the Hunters Association, such as Mr. Wu here. We are not a corporation, therefore we can't promise you a lot of money. Hunters are the ones protecting our citizens from magic beasts, and they're the backbone of this country. And the organization that regulates them is the Hunters Association. I can make you one of us, Mr. Sung.
I know Mr. Go's support is a fast track to success, but... I'm sorry. I belong in the dungeons.
I don't believe it. He's serious. I can see it in his eyes.
My little sister is home alone right now, so I'd better get going.
Thank you for your time. The major guilds are continuing to recruit new hunters, even as we speak. I thought I had to be in power in order to show everyone that the association was thriving.
In order to climb the upper levels of the demon's castle, I need equipment. Let's search the hunter's auction market. Why is this so expensive? Maybe the only way to get my hands on an artifact I want is to sell off my orb of avarice. The problem is, I'll have to disclose how I got it. When people see that an E-rank hunter listed an incredibly powerful artifact, they'll probably talk. If only there was a record of me entering an A-rank gate. Huh? Someone's looking to recruit a low-rank hunter.
You're an E-ranker?
Yes.
There are a lot of hunters like you, Jinu. Don't be nervous.
So, this is an A-rank gate. I wanted to see a high-ranking gate with my own eyes. I'll have to enter one of these dungeons sooner or later.
This dungeon is quite large.
The interior of an A-rank gate is enormous. Since it's a high-ranking dungeon, it'll be full of high-ranking beasts. The hauling team members entered the dungeon before the mining team, and are already hard at work.
You must be a little taken aback, since this is your first time inside an A-rank gate.
Even though the strike squad has taken out all the normal monsters, the boss is still alive, right?
That's right, since the gate closes once the boss is killed. The boss can't be defeated until...
What happens if the boss comes running out of its lair?
That rarely happens, but if it does, everyone left inside the dungeon would probably...
Aren't you scared?
Not at all. I've been working for the Hunters Guild for 3 years now.
I guess ignorance is bliss. I'm impressed that Chicholin and Chayin are going to take on such a deadly monster, but I'm also impressed by the A-rank raid team as well.
Lunchtime!
So, you coming or not?
I'm good. I ate before coming here.
Oh, then suit yourself.
Finally, I'm alone. I can't let this precious opportunity go to waste. I have the next hour free. I'll just take a quick look. Is that a giant? I can tell it's strong. Much stronger than Meta's. I know I'll be able to take it on, but... I also know that I'm not supposed to defeat the boss. Should I just go for it?
Hey, what are you doing over there?
I got lost and ended...
You got lost? Get back. That's where the boss lived. Please leave right now.
My apologies.
Hold up a moment. It doesn't have a foul stench. Are you really a hunter? E-rank. Sungjanu. Fine, just be careful. He actually smelled quite nice.
Nice work today, Song. Thanks to you, we were... Can you... That raid will be carried out by Strike Squad B instead of A.
Strike Squad B? Where should I meet you guys tomorrow?
Hey, Song.
Let's do our best today.
Oh, and join us for lunch.
I'd forgotten about this feeling for quite some time now. It's bringing back a lot of memories.
Miners, that's a wrap for the morning. Good work.
Excuse me, is there anyone on the mining team who could help us out? As soon as the raid is over, we'll pay you a bonus for the—
Look, Mr. Sunkyu. We're not even comfortable entering a B-rank dungeon, and you're asking— That is no place for a low-ranking hunter. Any kind of accident, however small, will be enough to wipe us out.
So, is there nobody willing to volunteer?
I'll go.
What? You want to enter the hunting grounds of an A-rank gate? You're
I'll be okay.
What's his rank?
E-rank. That's way too low.
No, he'll do.
Wow, looks huge.
You said yesterday was your first time working for the mining team, right? Today's gate is quite big, but its mana levels are lower than yesterday's gate. Now then, let's head inside. All right, let's get started.
It's unlikely for a porter to become the target of an attack. If the strike squad survives, you'll be fine.
Only if the strike squad is annihilated.
If I complete this raid successfully, I'll become official leader. Order! Dungeon Jackals! What is this?
I
Why are there dungeon jackals in an A-rank dungeon?
Time for a counterattack. Well then, shall we? Are dungeon jackals not common in A-rank dungeons?
Dungeon jackals are C-rank magic beasts. They're too weak to survive in A-rank dungeons because they're low on the food chain. They should have been killed. They usually fall prey to stronger beasts, meaning their population can't be sustained.
I'll freeze you.
These aren't just jackals. They were domesticated by someone.
So someone left these beasts alive on purpose to use them as hunting
A
dogs.
beast that's smart enough to let its hunting dogs off their leashes. Maybe my gut feeling was right after all. The big guys are coming. That was nothing. So, let's try.
An opening!
Let's try. Are dungeon jackals not common in A-rank dungeons?
Dungeon jackals are C-rank magic beasts. They're too weak to survive in A-rank dungeons because they're low on the food chain. They should have been killed. They usually fall prey to stronger beasts, meaning their
I'll end this! I'll back you up. It's no use. You can't avoid I'll end this!
I'll end it.
Now!
Time for a counterattack.
High orb? What? We're grossly outnumbered. Damn it! Our team isn't strong enough. We have no choice. There will be casualties.
It's no
But
use.
please, don't die!
Time for a counterattack. I see it all. Time for an opening. I see it all. Too slow. Time for a counterattack. Arise.
We have no choice. There will be casualties. But please, don't die!
Time for a counterattack. I see it all. I still have a long way to go. Even if they're second tier, they're still elite members of the Hunters Guild, the best guild in the country. Too slow. I see it all. Time for a counterattack. I see it all. end this! I'll end it. Now! Time for a counterattack. It's no use! I'll end this! I'll end this! I see it all. An opening! I'll end it. Now! I'll end this! Time for a counterattack. It's no use! I see it all. I'll end this! You can't avoid it! Time for an opening! I'll end this! You're an unworthy opponent. I'll end it. Now! Arise. Even if they're second tier, they're still elite members of the Hunters Guild, the best guild in the country. I see it all. Too slow. Flash. 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 Red flower technique type 1, falling plum blossom. Time for a counter, an opening. Flash. You're an unworthy opponent. Flash. Red flower technique type 1, falling plum blossom. Red flower technique type 1, falling plum blossom. That was nothing. Even if they're second tier, they're still elite members of the Hunters Guild, the best guild in the country. Too slow. I'll end this! Your attack won't work! Time for a counter. An opening! I see it all. I'll end this! Time for a... Too slow! You can't avoid it! I see it all. Time for a counter-attack. It's no use! I'll end this! I'll end it. Now! Your attack won't work! I'll end this! An opening! I'll end it. Now! Time for a counterattack. Let's do it. This will really help me grow. I see it all. Too slow. Time for a counterattack. I'll end this! I'll end it. Now! You can't avoid it! I'll end this! I'll end this! I see it all. An opening! I'll end it. Now! I'll end this! It's no use! I'll end this! You can't avoid it! I see it all. High orcs are the strongest type of orcs.
Get back!
Hang in.
I still have a long way to go. I'm ready. This will really...
An opening!
Red flower technique type 1. Falling plum blossom. I see it all. Too slow. I'll end it.
Now!
I'll end this! Time for a count. It's no use! I see it all. I'll end this! Arise. It's just business as usual. Time to warm up.
You can't avoid it!
I'll end this! Time for a counterattack. Too slow. That was nothing. Shall we? Time to warm up. Time to warm up. Too slow. Time for a counterattack. See it all. It's no use. I'll end this. Time for a too slow. Time for a counterattack. I need to hunt efficiently. Let's try. Time for a counterattack. Too slow. I'll end this! An opening! Time for a counterattack. I'll end this! I see it all. I'll end this! Time for a count. It's no use! I'll end it. Now! Your attack won't work! I'll end this! Arise. Now, let's get started. This will really help me grow. Looks fun. Time to warm up. I see it all. It's no use. Time for a counterattack. Too slow. I'll end it. Now! I'll end this! I see it all. It's no use. I'll end this! An opening! I'll end it. Now! I'll end this! I see it all. Too slow. I'll end it. Now! You can't avoid it! I'll end this! Was anyone injured?
Hey, Kyun. A high orc was
Someone secretly cast a spell? Gina.
I'm not capable of that. It's definitely strange. We don't have any mages that can cast curses. And we don't have any assassin-type hunters either.
She's right. It must have been an outsider.
One thing I'm sure of is during the second half of the battle, high orcs started behaving strange.
Are we going to keep going?
How about we pull out?
Pulling out won't be an easy decision, since he said this is his first time leading a strike squad.
Okay then. Let's retreat for now. Alright, let's get out of here.
I still have a long way to go.
Halt!
A bear.
This is on another level.
Gina, help me lift this!
A curse spell? Only the mages have been cursed! Roughly, it looks like more than 50 of them.
I am Karlagan. You may choose to follow.
We'll go. We'll ambush the boss, so please, get out of this cave and
Are you
Our ultimate goal is to close the gate. Please, Sung. Make it up.
I welcome you, my dear humans.
If an army of high orcs this size makes it out of the gate, why?
For fun. For the remaining time inside this dungeon.
For fun? To them, our lives are just toys that they can play with and throw away whenever they please.
Meditation. Gravity acceleration. Levitation.
This dungeon belongs to the Hunters Guild. I know it's not my place, but right now, your strike squad is helpless. So may I have your permission to kill all the magic beasts here?
I leave it up to you.
Time for a kill.
It's no use.
I see it all.
I'll end this. I'll end this.
Time for a counterattack. Too slow.
You can't avoid it!
I see it all.
And open it! I'll end this!
Time for a counterattack. Let's go. This will really help me grow. It's no use. Red flower technique type 1. Falling plum blossom. Flash. Flash. I see it all. Time for a counterattack. Too slow. I see it all. Flash. Red flower technique type 1. Falling plum blossom. Your attack won't work! Time for a counter. An opening! I'll end this! Arise. I'll break through with my own strength. Time to... Too slow. Red flower technique type 1. Falling plum blossom. You can't avoid it! I see it all. An opening! I'll end it. Now! Time for a counterattack. I see it all. Too slow. That was nothing. So, I'm ready. This is the first time. Too slow.
That shouldn't surprise you.
I'm sorry to say it, but this is a terrible matchup. For you, of course. It's no use. I'll end this. You can't avoid it. I'll end this. I see it. An opening. I'll end it. Now. I'll end this! Time for a it's no use! Time for a counterattack. Shall we? Time for an opening! I see it all. This will really help me grow. You can't avoid it! Time for a counter. Too slow. I'll end this. Arise. Looks fun. Too slow. Time, let's try. I see it all. An opening! I'll end this! Time for a counterattack. It's no use! You can't avoid I'll end it. Now! An opening! I'll end this! Your attack won't work! I still have a long way to go.
How foolish of you to act all high and mighty when you...
High and mighty? Speak for yourself. My shadows will regenerate infinitely as long as I have mana.
It doesn't matter if they regenerate, because your mana will drain faster.
You're going to die before that happens.
There's no use while you waste your time.
Well, I don't think you should be worrying about my mana reserves right now. I'm grossly outnumbered, and yet I have to fight these orcs in hand-to-hand combat. But this isn't the job change quest. The circumstances are different this time. Inventory. I can replenish my mana whenever I want to. It'll be quite the spectacle. I'll show you the true powers of a necromancer.
What's going on? My warriors have become the undead.
They too will join with my shadow. And ultimately,
Impossible. A monarch. Upon waking in this dungeon, hunt. We don't go.
this should be fun. Let's try. Too slow.
You can't avoid it!
I see it all.
I'll end this!
Time for a counterattack. An opening. I see it all. Too slow.
I'll end this!
I'll end it.
Now! I'll end this! I'll end this!
Time for a counterattack. Time to warm up. This will really help me grow. Time for a counter. Too slow. I'll end it.
Now!
I see it all. Time for a counterattack.
You can't avoid it!
I see it all.
It's no use!
Time for a counterattack. I'll end it.
Now!
Arise. Let's do it. Time to warm up. Time for a counter. An opening!
I'll end this!
I see it all.
You can't avoid it!
Time for it. Too slow. I see it all. Time for a counterattack.
I'll end this!
That was nothing. Now, let's get started. Time for an opening! You can't avoid! I see it all. Time for a counterattack. I'll end this! I'll end it's no use! This will really help me grow. I see it all. An opening! Flash! Time for a counterattack. I see it all. Too slow. Your attack won't work! Time for a counterattack. I see it all. It's no use. Time for a counterattack. I'll end it. Now! Red flower technique type 1. Falling. Too slow. Enough with the jokes. You're an unworthy opponent. I still have a long way to go. Well then, shall we? I see it. It's no use. I'll end this. I'll end this. I'll end it. Now! Time for a count. Too slow. I'll end this! I see it all. Time for a count. An opening! I'll end this! Your attack won't... I'll end it. Now! You can't avoid it! Flash! Arise. Let's go. I see it all. An opening. I'll end this. I'll end this! Time for a counterattack. I need to hunt efficiently. Let's try. Time for it. It's no use. I'll end it. Now! You can't avoid it! I see it all. An opening! I'll end this! I'll end it. Now! Your attack won't work! Time for it. It's no use. I'll end it. Now! I see it all. You can't avoid it! Time for a counterattack. I see it all. Too slow. Enough with the jokes. You're an unworthy opponent. Flash! Time for a counter. It's no use! I see it all. Flash! I'll end it. Arise. It's no use. I see it all. I'll end this. I'll end it. Now! I'll end this. You can't avoid it! An opening! I'll end it. Now! Your attack won't work! Time for a counterattack. It's no use!
Won't make another cheeky comment before the great karlagan. Him of slumber, him of lethargy, him of blindness. How could you resist my curses?
Don't you remember what I said earlier? You and I are a terrible matchup. I'll be taking that shield of yours as well.
Him of protect. doesn't work anymore! Don't think you have a chance because I toyed with you, human. I'll overpower you!
I see it all. Time for a counterattack. Too slow. I'll end it. Now! I'll shred you! Enough with the jokes. You're an unworthy opponent. Now! You can't avoid it! I'll end it. Now! It's no use! Red flower technique type 1. Falling plum blossom. Time for a counterattack. Flash! Flash! An opening! As soon as his guardian soldiers are gone, the mage has no chance of winning.
My stronghold is impossible to destroy!
Arise. I still have a long way to go. Time to warm up. I see it all. Too slow. Flash. An opening! I see it all. Time for a count. Too slow. Flash. I see it all. Time for a counterattack. I'll end it. Now! Flash! You can't avoid it! Flash! Vanish into the shadow of the moon! I see it all. An opening! Enough with the jokes. You're an unworthy opponent. I'll end it. Red flower technique type 1. Falling plum blossom. Too slow. You can't avoid it! I'll end it. Vanish into the shadow of the moon! Flash! An opening! Flash! Red flower technique type 1. Falling plum blossom. I'll end it. Now! That was nothing. Arise. It's no use. Time for a counterattack. attack.
Home to work!
I see it all. Too slow. Time for a counterattack. I see it all.
It's no use! You can't avoid it! I'll end this!
Time for a counterattack. I'll end it.
An opening! I'll end this!
Red flower technique type 1. Karlagan cross.
You can't avoid it!
I see it. Too slow. Red flower technique type 1. Crawling cross. I'll end it. You're an unworthy opponent. Time for an opening.
You can't avoid it!
I'll end it.
Now! It's no use!
Flash. I still have a long way to go.